at
I mean,
70%.
it doesn't matter. He's gonna.
Oh
Oh my
my
god!
god! What's up, guys? FlamingVictini here, and today I've got for you a guest. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yo, what's up? It's NJNP. What's poppin'?
Hey, so NJNP, what do you think of the team matchup?
I think Mew's gonna have a field day. He's gonna have a fun time. He's gonna have
Yeah,
a
there are
fun
no
time.
Wisp switch-ins on P2's team.
Yeah.
Also, that Hippo looks like it's going to be very annoying because it should stop that Coco unless it's got G-Naught. Halucha is going to be Electric Seed, but Poek has Zapdos. Do you think Lucha is going to have Edge? I feel like most of them are running Roost.
Potentially, like I mean, the interesting about P2 is that every type of like mon he hypes up and talks about, he actually ends up bringing. So I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say like a person, but like I mean, he stays consistent. Like he'll hype up Chansey, bring Chansey. He'll hype up Halucha, bring Halucha.
hmm
But yeah, looking at this matchup, I mean, for sure, Kieran B is going to be his most valuable member.
hmm Especially if
Um,
it has HP Fire for that Scizor, which it looks
yeah,
like it does.
yeah, most definitely. So yeah, he makes the right play with Lean Coco because I'm pretty sure that's like the best thing that he can pressure Mew out with. And,
hmm
like the Mew
Because,
lead was
I
always
mean,
safe.
Poke's probably going to pull a switch to Hippo, but if Coco has U-turn, he can get momentum, bring in Kyurem on Hippo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that could guarantee get a kill, if that happens.
And also, if he gets up hazards, then maybe his Metachamp can break, especially if it's T-Punch Metachamp. Then
Yeah,
maybe that can break Mew.
which it should be,
Yeah, it
on
should
this type
be.
of team. Yeah. I guess it's all said and done. It's like, can this team pressure enough to where Mew doesn't end up winning? Because like I mean, for say like if he U-turns here predicting Hippo and Pug goes for Wisp, then there you go, one mon already dead.
Yeah. Uh, hmm. Actually, do you think that I think P2 is really weak to
Oh,
T spikes. Like if Poek gets up T spikes, that can help him
that's true.
a
I mean, but
decent
it could
amount.
be default. It could be default Coco though.
Oh, that's true, right? I was thinking Lando's rock, so he won't have defog, but yeah, it could be defog Coco.
Mm-hmm. But he makes a straight up U-turn, so I mean, he's got great momentum now. I mean, I
Kyurem can
feel
come
like
in.
Kieran's obvious. It'd be kind of weird out if he went like Lando or something.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what's taking him so long to think about this. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he's a bad set with only like Z freeze drive and no Ice Beam.
That would be something.
I think
So
Poek might try to
it's
pivot
inside.
with Toxapex.
I get nah. I don't think you can risk that because I mean, electric terrain's up.
Oh, that's
Um,
true. That's true.
you're
I
gonna
forgot
die
about
to a
that.
fusion.
Yeah, actually, P2 has a lot of synergy with the electric terrain. He's
Yeah,
got
yeah, no.
Metachamp, Kyurem, and the Seed.
I mean, aside from the Mew weakness, I like the build.
hmm
Oh, also, actually, this team has nothing
He's a
for
bit
Heatran.
weak.
Never
What?
mind. I'm if.
He seems weak to like
I'm iffy
Gren
about it. It
and
has
like
no Heatran
Waters
switching.
and Heatran. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Like,
He sort of uses Kyurem to blanket check stuff
so
like that.
he did go
Oh
Toxapex, so
my
that's dead.
god.
That's why did Toxapex live? Why did it
Toxapex is
live?
broke.
This mon is stupid. How did it live?
Do you think Poke's running enough speed to outrun this Kyurem? He might, I don't know. Because I feel like P2 might try to HP Fire here, expecting Scizor.
I mean, hidden power. I wouldn't hidden power fire here personally because that reveals the set
Yeah,
straight off the bat.
I think I would just Fusion Bolt again, but...
I mean, what Poe is gonna do here, I feel like it's just. I don't want to say let this die, but he probably is gonna have to let this die considering the situation. And I mean, even though Toxic Spikes would be nice, Toxic Spikes just gets pressured too much by this team.
Toxic Spikes would really help because it allows him to play a lot more defensively versus P2.
Yeah,
and without
right.
the T spikes, he is going to be having to try to pressure with Scizor and Weave Out, which is hard.
Yeah, but I know, I agree. Kind of screwed though right now.
Yeah.
Because he really can't afford anything to be just dying right now. I guess. If anything, I guess his Toxic Picks, but as you said, it's a very valuable asset that he shouldn't want to just throw away right now.
I think Scizor or Mew probably. I feel like he's gonna save it. Yeah. Oh, he actually does go Hippo. Nice.
Interesting. Okay.
How much does Kyurem need to be weakened to be put in bullet punch range from Scizor?
I can run the calc. I'll go ahead and run the calc.
It's at 82 right now. It's going to be at 76
But
the next turn.
judging by the build, I'll just calc for defensive.
Actually, I feel like it would be minus defense because he needs to switch in onto a lot of special attacks like Ren, Tran.
Talking about the Kyurem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Scizor's probably defensive.
Yeah, well, if it's minus defensive, it needs to be, oh god, 52.1%.
Wow, Kyurem is fat.
Yeah.
Although, I think Poek can afford to trade Scizor for Kyurem. I think that'd be a good trade for him.
Yeah, I would. He goes Mew. I understand the play. Pichu is, you know, I'm not gonna say stupid enough, but crazy enough to click free shock it, and the game's over.
You know? Yeah.
But yeah, that definitely worked out, and yeah, Poek making, you know, Poek plays great plays. Simple as that.
Is Poek running like multiple defog users?
I think so. He's a big fan of that.
His
big
team seems pretty stally, to be honest.
Double hazard removal. Yeah. He likes these type of teams. It gives him a lot of flexible room, and you know he likes to play aggressive, but you know he likes to have a backbone when he plays aggressive.
Like at first when I saw his team, I was thinking it's just a very like bulky type of team, but now I'm almost sort of seeing it as a semi-stall.
That was a really good play by P2.
Yeah.
I mean, because he had to make that play. Not only did he have to make that play, but also Lando is not as important as you know people usually think it is. I mean,
especially if it's like defensive Lando and the Zapdos is HPS defog, Mew is Wisp Ice Beam defog, then it's not really going to accomplish much.
It living that him Ice Beam kind of confirmed it was.
It's defensive, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Kieran's back. Something dies. I'm surprised something hasn't already died. That's kind of incredible, to be honest.
I mean, well, if Kyurem blows the Z free shock too early, then can Mew wall it?
Yeah,
probably.
But I guess my question is, what type of Mew is it? I'm pretty sure it's probably max speed Mew.
Yeah, I think it's fast Wisp.
So I mean, it doesn't come in and hits as great, but it would be Kyurem.
I mean, if Mew goes for a Wisp right now and it outspeeds the Kyurem, isn't Pichu sort of screwed?
Another thing to think about is the fact that if this is Roost that's
Kyurem.
even worse for Poek.
Yeah, well,
because this
potentially could
Electrium
be Kyurem with Roost.
Yeah, that's also an option. We'll see. P2's team is so weird. I'm so iffy on it.
This looks.
Oh no!
What is it?
That was in the play.
That was not good.
That was
not the time. I think P2 went from winning to losing on that turn.
I mean, he's certainly in an unfortunate position. I mean, I don't know his team, so I can't make.
Yeah.
But honestly, if I was him, I would never have gone Kyurem here. Like, I would have gone Coco because you don't know the Mew speed, and Coco's going to be kind of, I would say, most definitely going to be switching out.
I mean, he could only really go to Coco if it was taunt, because the terrain would be disappearing on the turn he brings in Coco, so you can't even really pressure the Mew that much, unless it has taunt. So. I mean, he could have also maybe gone for rocks with Lando, then U-turned to bring in the Coco while it's resetting the terrain, if he thought that far ahead. Yeah, and this situation is basically equivalent, except he got his Kyurem burned.
Exactly.
So I think P2 needs to try to break with Metachamp now. And Mew, I mean, does P2 run Adamant or Jolly Metachamp?
I've heard him talk about Adamant, so we'll probably see Adamant.
When is he gonna bring in the Medi?
Yeah, this is the play for sure.
Yeah, Lando's good. It's left.
He's gonna. There's no way he wins with Hawlucha. Yeah, there's no way. It's too much priority, but yeah, that's probably what he's thinking right now. Probably trying to pressure.
There's Shard, Bullet Punch, and Zapdos.
Yeah, probably try to break it.
At least he gets the +1 defense with Electric Seed.
Yeah. He goes to this.
He seems to be sort of floundering.
Poek is gonna Roost here. I feel like he's gonna risk 20 loses nothing by it. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think he's gonna like go for heat wave or anything
Plus,
like
plus he
that.
knows that Coco doesn't have a Z move, so.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's just.
And then he'll stall out the electric train by going for Roost.
Oh, he goes Hippo. Ouch.
Mm.
Ouch.
Now, if Hippo has Toxic and hit the Lando.
I'm really interested in the, I guess the Coco specs now by him switching out by like that. Oh, that's funny. That is nothing.
I really dislike Hippo with like an attacking move like Rock Slide.
That's fair. I was actually.
I don't understand why he needs it on his team when he has Zapdos, Pinsir, Scizor, and Weavile for Pinsir.
I was a big fan of Hippo.
He has Toxapex for Zard too.
Yeah, I was a fan of Hippo to Ultra Sun and Moon because of the fact that like Kartana is just too much now.
Yeah, it's so fat. But I like Toxic or Whirlwind on Hippo.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, one thing I was either like for me it was either Ice Fang or Whirlwind because of sub Zygarde.
Yeah, Ice Fang I think is fair, but I personally just am a fan of Whirlwind and sometimes Toxic. Like if he had the Toxic on this Lando, it just would never be healing, which would be great for Poek because he has much more room to just keep on doing what he's doing. Although he can still keep on doing what he's doing.
P2 is right now gaining leftovers. That's what I'm looking at right now. That's, I guess it's.
And Coco's taking a little bit of sand. But Poek's gonna be PP stalling P2's rocks.
Yeah.
And it's not like the Lando is really doing much anyway, other than switching into like. I guess the only thing it's really doing is stopping Poek from getting up his rocks, because Poek has to keep defogging.
Yeah, I mean, P2's probably going to U-turn again. I mean, Hippo's going to come in once more. I feel like, you know, what we'll see is Lando come...
Oh my god!
Yo, that's insane.
What a turn to reveal that. Imagine if he caught that on the Hippo switch.
Poek has ate this man alive this entire game.
Oh, and it is choiced Coco, you're right.
Yeah, no, it had to be choice Coco the way he was playing it. Like, if he was not, he would have U-turned just to scout if he wants to make a fire double.
So I guess mean, P2 has a chance now. Well, with Grass not like he has a better chance at breaking Poek's team. Although I think Coco being choiced
I honestly think this game is over. I don't even think this game is like. I don't think he has a chance. Because if he has a chance, if anything, if he had a chance, it would be because.
Many.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Okay, then
I think if he can get in Medicham with the electric terrain, then he starts breaking.
That's fair. That's fair. I guess my only concern with that is if you. No! Oh my god! No! Oh my god. This isn't the play. This isn't the play.
Yeah, I'm doubtful of this.
Because I'm pretty sure if Poek plays this right, at least if I'm thinking about this right, he lets this take damage because he can afford to. He discharges, put this into range of pursuit, and it's over.
Yeah.
Like, no, this wasn't the time to bring this in. You should have brought Coco in once more. Then, I don't know, man. This is tough.
I think he's maybe relying on Fake Out damage to get it. I don't know the rules on Medi plus Zap. Medi versus Zap.
Yeah, he's going to have to go. No, why would you? You had to fake out.
I think this game is over now.
This game's.
Unless it's a bullet punch, Medicham.
Yeah, if he went for fake out, I think he was. I guess the quote unquote odds were in his favor.
If he went for fake out, I think he had a good shot. Ooh, the freeze. Well, Hex can just scald.
I mean, yeah, that's not like the worst thing. Like, I think Poe's gonna sack this anyway, just so he can bring in Weavile to just take this out. So. That's why he sent it in, you know.
I think he wants to save Zap, though. But maybe.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I want to.
Yeah.
What? What is it? What? Why?
I don't understand. Did he not have T-punch? Oh, please reveal the bullet punch right here. That'd be so funny.
Oh yes, please do. Oh my god, do it so I can like lose my mind.
That'd be
I
so
mean,
funny.
dude, I actually like never doubt P2 again if this happens. Like,
Just luring Poke into a false sense of
dude,
security.
oh my god, that would be so. That would be
Purposely
brutal.
taking damage to... Ah, unfortunate. Well, he did weaken Zapdos for Halucha. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Because he saw
That's
that...
the
Because he saw Hippo that doesn't have Whirlwind, so Hippo is set up fodder for Lucha.
it is. You're 100%
Like, he can
correct.
go to Coco and U-turn to...
Yeah, I mean you're right. Since we saw his Rock Slide and Muse. What is Mew at?
Mew's at 83. Does it die to
I'm
plus
gonna
2
run some calcs.
acrobatics?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my question. Cause like the Mew offensive, even though it's really
It's also a very fast Mew, so we know it can't be running that much bulk.
yeah, it can't take hits as well.
Because like I'm imagining he goes to Coco, U-turns on a Hippo switch, brings in Lucha and SDs. Does he win right there?
These are good questions. So like max it can do is 91.5. So I guess if anything, Poek's goal now is to make sure he can get Mew back up to max HP.
And P2 is just trying to do his best to stop that from happening.
Yeah, that's definitely the goal. Because even right now, like the Mew's at 83, and that's not even a guaranteed chance to kill Mew. And this is all if like it's like max HP, like max speed, like no defense whatsoever.
No defense
But
whatsoever.
if it's like some defense, then the chances of course are even far fetched. But like
you can also miss Wisp. Because if it's Roost Lucha, then he can Roost on Ice Beam, so it'll force Poek to Wisp. I guess that's
it also could be for some weird reason sub Lucha.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah.
I feel
don't
like
agree. I don't agree with this play though.
Well, what else would he go to?
I think if anything, you go Coco there instead of the Electric Terrain, so he can start.
This definitely lets it's potentially a turn for Zapdos to heal.
If this burns, I'm done. Alright.
See, I don't like this because he sort of is leaving up some pressure, and if like Poke pulls here? One double to like heal up, what?
Poke is going Zapdos. Swear to God, he's going Zapdos.
Yeah, if he goes Zapdos on Lando.
I would flamethrower. Please flamethrower. Oh my God, Pichu, make a play, please.
Yes.
Let's go. There we go. There we go.
Game interesting.
Right, there we go. Finally, that was the play to make.
Yeah,
Jeez.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, thank you.
Now he just needs to... Well, does he even need to... Yeah, I think he does need to weaken...
That was a very, very important 50-50.
That was good. Also, the Celesteela is surprisingly threatening now, especially since it's paralyzed, it can't be burned. Which is weird. I mean
honestly, like, if I was Poke there, I would have just set up rocks, Like, I understand, like, because I just so used to Poke playing, like, I saw that Zapdos coming, but, like...
Yeah.
I feel like rocks are safe.
Rocks would, the rocks would, especially since Lando can't afford to throw up his own rocks just willy-nilly and let the Zapdos heal. I mean, I guess he could spam EQ on the Zapdos and stop it from healing.
I wonder if this is some crazy default rocks Lando set, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think this is knockoff Scizor? I doubt it. I feel like it'd be U-turn.
I don't know, man. Maybe. This is definitely the worst. I guess, like, the member that Pichu doesn't want to really deal with right now.
Oh, it is Knock Scizor.
That's like, that's...
Oh, and this Lando is slow. Or that's just a very fast Scizor.
So if that's Scissor's outspeed, that's definitely offensive Scizor. Which makes sense on this type of team because it doesn't really need to be like defensive support.
He sort of needs it to get damage on. Well, actually, he has Zapdos for Kartana. But yeah.
Yeah, with this being offensive, then I guess the Halucha sweep chances become even lower.
Well, yeah, if it's SD, then it's gonna be. Well, how much does +2 HJK do to Scizor at 72?
I would have went Coco here. Please tell me went Coco. Yeah, I would have went Coco here, especially than Mew, to be honest. Yeah.
Well, with Rocks up, he can keep the Mew weakened in range of Lucha. Oh, never mind, he got the para. So Poek,
I mean, that is very true. Like, the thing is, Poek really can't touch this thing. He can stall it out, but he can't touch it.
Well, Peach is also going to get paralyzed and not lose PP. And Poke's
Yeah,
just gonna keep losing
you're right.
PP.
You're right.
So Poek just has to stall out Leech Seed. And I guess in that much time, P2 can try to find a way to position Lucha. Or get burns.
That flamethrower prediction was very important. Good job by P2. That was really good. Yeah, like, I mean, people can look at that like Poek making a choke. I mean, I can understand that. If anything, let's just look at P2 making a really good play there. For more than
the flamethrower on Zap was nice. And him being paralyzed is really, really good for him.
Yeah, it's fantastic for him.
He can get burns, fish for burns, not get burned himself, waste PP.
I wonder if he I don't know the way he's been playing. I wonder if he attended it for it to get burned because of that. I wonder if he wanted to discharge that.
If he did, he's a mastermind.
Yeah. Like, 'cause he was staying in like willy nilly, like the way this is happening now. Like, I wonder if that was the intention. Because like Poek's doing like exactly as we said. He just basically just.
Yeah, and he probably was thinking about the Lucha before we realized that.
Oh yeah, this is gonna happen. This is good. This is good. I mean,
and he can also just U-turn, right?
He can also just U-turn like just for the safety, but like I don't know. What do you think here? Actually,
I feel like Poek might go Scizor.
Let's think about this for a second. So, can he win if Hawlucha comes in here now? Think about this for a second now. If he T-bolts here, like, because basically wanting the hippo to kill. Yeah. Does he win? That's my question.
Depends on. Is Scizor in range of +2 Lucha?
I mean, because it's so fast. I think it's offensive Scizor somewhat.
He can bring in Lucha now.
So I think he's not going to be running that much bulk. No. Oh, now he can SD.
Now he can SD.
I mean, he bought it in that way.
How much does Ice Shard do? CB Ice Shard.
That's gonna be tough.
Because if it keeps him out of range of Bullet Punch, then he's good. But Sand is gonna be wearing it down.
Ice Shard. Oh yeah. I wonder if just can Poek win even after he revenges Hawlucha. You know what I'm saying? Like Hawlucha does so much damage where.
He may even just be in a position for Ice Beam, Kyurem plus Krajina Coco to finish.
It depends, but like Ice Shard, on the step Ice Shard max can do 58. So.
That's probably gonna put it in range of BP with Sand.
Yeah.
But he can get like 2 kills, and he still has Celesteela. I feel like P2's bringing it back.
If you're Poek here, aren't you forced to go straight to Weavile?
Yeah.
I was thinking that. Good play.
That's a good play.
Yeah, I mean this was always the play because if he does an SD, you always go Mew and Wisp this, and he's wasted his speed, But I mean, it's not like he needed it,
He only needed the speed for a Weavile. That's it.
Yeah. If anything,
so like
what
he can switch out after the Ice Shard too.
Yeah, like if anything, what he needed was the defense boost. If this is Drain Punch, then the game's over probably. Yeah, it is, and I didn't think it would be. Yeah, I mean, Poek just made the right play. As simple as that. I honestly don't think P2's gonna let this die here.
You think he's gonna go Celesteela? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's probably Roost. So
because he can Roost up on the Hippo.
Well,
actually, can he Roost on the Hippo? Does
I don't know. I think honestly he's keeping it for a sack. I think fodder because I don't think it can Roost on the.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over. Good game.
Burned? Well, I mean, Poek can still try to stall with Mew and Hippo, but...
I don't know. That being burned, I think it's over. Because, I mean, you gotta remember, like, there's still Kyurem in the back. Like, you can't just ignore that. Like, it will come in eventually, and will claim a life. That's naturally if it's in a Power of Fire, of course.
Yeah.
Because Poek will be
It should be, though, because he doesn't have Zone on his team.
Okay, so this keeps getting weakened, which I hate seeing.
Yeah.
But,
I'm pretty sure it's going to be in range of Bullet Punch now.
50-50 again. No!
Oh! Into Celesteela he goes.
That's tough for Poek. You can't even make an aggressive play.
Does Hippo live with Specs G-Not?
That's he keeps staying in like it does. I don't think it does, but
I mean, Coco's pretty.
I think he's just. Honestly, I think he's just. Yeah, but I mean, Hippo's pretty heavy, you know.
Yeah.
Um, I'm pretty sure he's EV to take it because like his team really has nothing for Specs Coco.
Hmm.
But I mean, he's not naturally expecting Specs Coco. But
He'd
okay, I'm
probably
running
be
the calc.
EV to take 2 HPSs.
79 to 93 max.
Yeah.
So, but at that time, like he was in range, right? He could have died. Oh no, he
No,
wasn't.
he
No, he
wasn't.
wasn't.
He
He
was
was
at
at
full.
100. My bad.
Yeah.
100.
But what would have happened is that P2 could have pulled the double on the Scizor, and then he brings in Coco again. But I mean, Coco is just almost dead now. I think he needs to break with Kyurem to find an opportunity to do that. How many Leech Seeds does the Celesteela have? I think it has 10 Leech Seeds. Okay. Poek has 13 Slacks. A bunch of recovers on Mew. I don't think...
Are we really watching a rock slide? Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god.
I don't think this is gonna happen.
This is actually about to happen. Oh my.
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
It's gotta happen for the culture. Oh my god. No, honestly, I don't want this to happen because this is disgusting already. Holy. This is
Mew
nasty.
has 12 Roosts.
Mm.
Celesteela has all its Heavy Slam. Well, he hasn't clicked Heavy Slam once.
Yeah, he's in a great position where he doesn't have to. I guess he wants to really save it, you know, for late game. Just a second, I'll be right back.
Alright. So, I guess he's just gonna try to burn the Hippo. I mean, if he burns the Hippo, then he's gonna get a chance to roost up Lucha. And if he gets a chance to roost up Lucha, then he can start trying to break with that. Because if he gets in Lucha once, he can roost. Gets in another time, he can roost again. Then another time, he can SD. And then get a kill. So, yeah, the PP stalling is happening now. Honestly, if I were P2, I would just keep clicking Flamethrower. Right now on the Hippo, just keep clicking Throw. He has 17. He should have a pretty good chance of burning. Actually, we can calc that. 0.9. 2, oh, oops, to the 16th power. 1 minus 80% chance of burning if he hits every single flamethrower on the hippo. But he does need to keep flamethrowers for the Scizor, because otherwise he'll lose to the Scizor. I think Scizor is really the main threat Poek has right now. That's capable of winning this endgame. It can BP Coco, Kyurem, beat Celesteela when Celesteela is weakened or out. Oh, it's EQ Celesteela. Interesting. No heavy slam. Okay, I don't think the Celesteal is going to accomplish much. I think he just needs to burn. It's actually EQ Celesteela.
Is EQ?
Yeah.
That's not great.
I don't know why P2 didn't go for... I think P2 should have gone for Leech on the Mew at that turn. He went for EQ.
Scizor's going to have a ball. That makes sense that he's this because of how weak is the heat turn.
Yeah.
At the same time, now now you start asking the question.
I think on the turn right before that turn, if he just went for Leech Seed and then forced the Roost on Mew and brought in like Kyurem or something like that, that was an opportunity to try to get a kill that I think he just wasted. But he
this isn't Heavy Slam. Holy.
Yeah, this isn't Heavy Slam.
Oh. Well, this isn't a Celesteela.
What I think P2 should do is he should attack Poek's Mons until... then on one turn he uses Leech Seed, and then the next turn Poek is pushed to use a healing move, and use that to get a free switch to Kyurem. I think that's what he should try to do.
What I'm looking at is how this team gets 6-0 back to Fable since this is Heavy Slam.
Yeah. I guess he's relying on Medi and Free Shock. Like right here versus this Mew, I'd maybe go for it. Okay, he roosted and he went straight for
Leech. Funny? If like Poek bought, that ABR Clefable,
No, cosmic power.
Yeah, this was over.
Cosmic power would have 6-0'd. He needs to keep his throwers for Scizor as well. And he needs to try to burn this. I do think though that Pichu should try to get a switch to his Kyurem while Leech Seed is up. Because usually Poek switches right after he uses Leech Seed. But if he Leech Seeds on a turn where Poek needs to go for a recovery move the next turn, then that puts him in a good position, I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because like the Mew can't really touch the Kyurem. If it's Leech Seeded, the Mew will lose to the Kyurem, I think. And because Kyurem can Ice Beam, it should be able to HP Fire the Scizor.
Both these guys lose to Volcarona.
Psyche and Volk. The Poke is gonna roost up here. And he's just wasting all the leeches. I don't think P2 realizes. I think P2's sort of just given up. At least the way he's playing.
You're just saying?
Yeah, he's gonna switch to Hippo. Okay, never mind. He did not switch to Hippo. Okay, so he did end up getting Kyurem in. Not in an ideal situation. He took an extra 20%. He didn't need to.
Peach is gonna Power Fire. Poek's gonna Ice Beam, predicting that, and we're all gonna go crazy. Watch.
I think he's gonna hit Power Fire again.
He's gonna hit Power Fire. This team is just too weak to Scissors not to run him Power Fire. I mean, he's gonna click it here. We're gonna lose our minds, and we're gonna proceed. Oh, he actually did go first.
Oh.
And he went for Ice Beam. What the? Why that did nothing? What? Never mind. I went for Ice.
Absolutely nothing.
What? I don't know. I thought I was gonna at least do 40. That's pitiful. This is why you only run life from Kyurem.
That was sad.
I'm sorry. I can't get behind this whole Z move Kyurem. No, you have to run life.
If it has Roost, well, it doesn't have Roost.
Oh, I just realized something. I mean, well, it's interesting because
if this was Gigavolt Havoc, Kyurem with Roost, Ice Beam, HP Fire, that would have been really good for Pichu.
It would have been great, but yeah, that's what I was thinking this was, you know? I guess I'm not surprised because he's so weak to Heat. I'm pretty sure he's like Earth Power. I'm not a fan of that. Like, it is what it is. Okay, I guess how he can look at this is Mew's weak, and he has to keep it that way, you know?
Yeah, well, that's actually, if he does keep Mew weakened, then maybe he can force Scizor to switch into Celesteela. I think he's possible.
We're gonna see a Dazzling Gleam here.
Yeah. Well, does U-turn kill? Because if it does kill, then I think I would go for U-turn.
I wouldn't go. Yeah, if you U-turn, I mean, like, okay, this is how I think of it. U-turn, you're only gonna come back in one more time.
Well, I don't want the Scizor to get like an SD or something like that.
I get, yeah, that's
like,
fair. But isn't the Celesteela at max?
Yeah, but you don't want to take a knockoff. I don't know. Like, I would rather just U-turn into Celesteela.
He has sacks. So.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, but yeah, he has.
He can get parried too and stuff like that.
Oh, please tell me for Dazzling Gleam. No. Oh, that wasn't Dazzling Gleam.
Dazzling Gleam probably would have KO'd. To a KO'd.
I would hope so.
But if he's running U-turn Grass Knot T-Bolt Specs, what's his last move?
It has to be Dazzling Gleam. You can't run him for Ice. At least in my opinion, you can. I would rather run Dazzling Gleam first.
He has 7 throwers. He needs to keep it that way. The moment he runs out of throwers, Scizor wins. Blunder. This is the only Coco in the world that's prepped for Hippo, yet 0 kills. Does Mew die to
Sandbo's Rocks?
Yes, no. Leech Seed Sand Rocks.
Oh, I mean, I would hope so. Yeah. That'd be kind of weird if it didn't. Yeah, that's pretty.
Well, does it Leech Seed and burn rocks, but without sand? It should. Yeah, 26.
26.
Wait, when does Leftovers activate in that sequence?
I'm pretty sure. Doesn't Leftovers activate for the faster mod?
Well, it's sand first, then leftovers, but I don't know where leech seed fits into it.
Let's see.
We should check the logs.
Yeah, we can. Let me scroll. Let's see. Leftovers went first, then leech seed.
Leftovers, then leech seed, then burn.
Yeah.
So Mew would no. So Mew would live leech seed on a switch in.
No. Poek can't do that because if he flamethrowers, then it's definitely.
Or he Qs.
Yeah.
Celesteela can't flamethrower so freely.
I can't believe this doesn't have a steel move. Like, how disrespectful can you be? That's wild.
Does EQ even KO Heatran? Like from a Celesteela?
No, no. If you're not invested, it doesn't. It does a heavy chunk, of course, naturally, but it's encouraged KO.
Man, this is a weird game. Really weird.
Yeah, and
every turn Poek stays in and P2 gets paralyzed is good for P2. Because Poek's trying to waste P2's PP from using attacking moves, trying to get a Mew switch in. Oh, there's one flamethrower.
Eventually, we're gonna see Coco come in on one of these lead seats.
Yeah, I think so.
I see the lead seat turns. It's, I guess, up to Poek if he can catch it. Because it's just like it's Celesteela versus the world right now.
Yeah, I thought he would slack there. I don't agree with him using so many flamethrowers.
Let's see. 33 PP for Celesteela, and Hippo has much more.
A lot, but yeah.
That Stealth Rocks is the thing that's killing him.
Dude, I don't understand why he's clicking flamethrower.
I mean, does he have a choice?
He can click EQ, because...
here we go. These are the plays.
Lucha in.
That was the play. That was most definitely the play. Finally.
Yeah,
okay, good.
This is good, yeah.
Yeah. P2 actually could win this now.
Now he can roost up.
Yeah, he can roost up. Like, I think what Poek will do is E-Quake here to test the damage. But it should be able to. I would be very disappointed
if I were
in
him,
Hawlucha.
He'd probably just gonna calc it and realize that it's not worth and go Scizor. See how there's the roost. Yeah, I think he's just gonna sack Lando. I wouldn't be surprised if Poek.
P2. I don't know. It's weird because I don't know if P2 wins this or loses this. But I do think with that roost now,
I think P2 should go hard Celesteela actually.
Hard Celesteela. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there. It's just that like if Poek predicts it, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, but at least he keeps the Scizor weakened, and that like.
Yeah, then Hawlucha can win.
Hawlucha can just win.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, if anything, yeah, I would No. What? Oh, I don't like both of those plays.
I just go hard hard Celesteela again here. But
oh, I'm surprised Poek didn't knock. Usually he makes the aggressive play.
Yeah. Well, I think he's gonna knock here.
Yeah.
Oh, he got it.
Good shit. Oh, my bad, bro.
It's fine. So Mew is probably. Do you think he's gonna Ice Beam or is just gonna soft?
No.
Oh,
wait, why not go Coco? Why not go Coco?
Oh.
What?
He wants to heal his Celesteela up.
I guess, but like you don't need it. Coco would have ended this game. I mean, if if it's dazzling gleam, which I guess it should be in my. But it's also done. P2, I would say had a rough matchup. He played this really well.
Yeah, I mean, I think he mishandled it in the early game, but later on, he handled it well.
The Zapdos play was the whole turning point, which made this game actually interesting.
Paving the way for Lucha. But the moment he brings in Lucha back in on this Hippo, he's good to go. Rockslide flinches. Ooh, one more.
It's never over when this thing is still here. Jesus. This Rock Slide's the real MVP.
Another thing we need to keep in mind is that the Lando can still intimidate and help Lucha heal up. And yeah, that Coco is in a position to click G-Knot over and over.
Yeah, I don't think people in the chat are getting it. Like, he can't afford to be staying in and rock sliding, because if Lando comes in and intimidates, it's over.
Just seems over to me. I feel like it's going to be a slow finish, but
yeah,
I don't really see what way Poek has out of this. That getting the Celestial to paralyze with Zapdos was really huge.
Yeah, like, even though, like, you know, you look at this type of matchups and you don't expect a good game, I think this was a good game, you know. It had I guess some people would say a misplay or not the best play.
Yeah.
But I enjoy watching this.
It was good.
You know, out of the 2 weeks, this is one of my favorite games thus far.
Especially because it's so unpredictable. Like, the G-Knot reveal on the Zap.
Yeah.
How many leeches does he have? 2. Okay, I think he should be a little bit more careful with his leech seeds.
Yeah, this is interesting, because, that's why I feel like if he is dazzling, he should have went straight Coco on that Mew, and this would have prevented it from, you know, roosting, and it would have been at least a range of acrobatics from Lucha, which would have wrapped it up. But I don't know what the heck he's doing. I'm just saying, like, he better not be dazzling more. I'm not gonna say it's a choke, because I still think he'll win this, but it went from, I guess I would say, 100% win to. Well, I don't know, man. This is weird, because he's gonna lead to here. Yeah, okay. One more left. Like, I'm trying to see, like, right now, if there's a way Poek wins this by a chance.
Well, if Celesteela runs out of Leech Seed, and then he uses Mew to kill the Celesteela. I think Mew is very healthy.
Yeah, because Mew has to at least be out of range, which it isn't right now. Like, if it comes in a rocks, like... Yeah,
like, honestly, if I were P2, I would have maybe gone Lando on Hippo and then tried U-turning. And then bringing in Coco.
Mew's coming in. Does he go Coco here predicting the Mew? He does not.
No.
I mean, Mew's gonna come in here. He's gonna roost again. How many roosts does Mew have? That's an important question. 3. That's very important. Okay.
But the Celesteela only has 1 Leech Seed.
Yeah.
And no lefties.
Like, I don't think the game's over, because I do think P2 can throw this away. I hope he doesn't.
I think he can, but like I think it's possible for Mew to win. Okay, that's his last seed.
That's his last seed.
Go Lucha. Okay, he did go Lucha.
He did go Lucha.
Yeah, so I think how much does it take from EQ when it's roosted?
That's the question.
I think he's gonna SD here as Poek rock slides. And then...
Yeah.
Oh, he roosts. Oh, nice. Very nicely played by P2.
Huh.
That was good. So now I think he wins. Just straight up. And this is why I don't like Rock Slide Hippo. Like, imagine if it had Whirl or Tox. This would, like, never happen. Okay, I think that's unnecessary.
Oh my god!
I think
that was not... That was... No!
Okay.
Wait.
Well, he would have lived another rock slide anyway.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah.
Okay, what? Oh, okay.
What the heck was that for? Why?
Well,
Why?
I mean, he didn't lose anything. Not even a crit rock slide would kill.
He didn't, but like...
Not even a crit rock slide would kill.
That's funny, man. That's funny.
I guess he just wants to ensure the KO on the Mew. Lucha, what is Lucha, like one of those Mexican fighters? He's flexing.
Put a warning sign on this battle when you put it in replay.
What is he doing?
Oh my god.
Okay, now actually, what is he doing? What is he actually doing right now?
No, stop!
What is he doing? Is this Lucha? Oh, is this Adamant Lucha?
I don't get it. This isn't.
It's Adamant Lucha. I think that's what it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so it's slower than Mew. He's worried about max speed Mew. I mean, Poke's just gonna keep EQing.
No, I get it.
But he's healing up a little bit by little bit.
Yeah.
How much does Ice Beam do to Lucha? Did you calculate Ice Beam?
No, I didn't count the ice beam because I'm just watching this and all I'm
Oh,
trying to figure out.
he only has 4 EQs, so he should
Yeah,
just keep
yeah, yeah.
roosting.
So,
Yeah, okay, this is...
interesting. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because if it's at a Lucha, then this makes perfect sense. Yeah, P2 is playing this game really well. There's a crit, but is he still out of range of Ice Beam? At 70%?
I mean, it doesn't matter. He's gonna.
Oh
my God!
Unbelievable!
No! You've got to be
Oh
kidding
my
me.
god.
He played this right.
He played this so
Yeah,
perfectly.
Faster. That's the only reason why he killed that.
Holy crap.
That is 8.
That sucks so much. 2 crits in a row. 79 and 7. Oh my god. Damn. Damn. Oh my god.
The Cryos are so lucky.
Yeah, P2 definitely played this game. Honestly, he was a step ahead of us. We didn't even realize why he was roosting.
Yeah, like P2 people are stupid. But anyway,
P2 managed this really well aside from that Curum misplay.
Not gonna lie though, I think even everyone had to figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, everyone figures it out after he starts roosting a few times.
Yeah, like it takes a minute. But I mean, this is 8.
2 crits in a row is really
man, that's so stupid. Yeah, like he's gonna be
1 out of
raging for like
256. That's
you go Coco here and you go for no, you go Coco and go for Grass Knot now.
No, I think he wants the lefties recovery. I think he cause how many rock slides does this
leftovers
have?
got knocked off. No, it got knocked off. That's what I'm trying to figure.
Leftovers got knocked off.
Yeah, like I don't understand. If
Oh,
anything,
well,
you go for.
he wants to he does because if he locks himself into G-Knot, he's screwed. He wants to be able to somehow kill Hippo and lock himself into T-Bolt or catch the Mewtwo on a switch with a U-turn. Because if he catches the Mewtwo on a switch with a U-turn and it's in range of G-Knot or something like that, he can G-Knot the... Does Hippo die to a G-Knot on the switch-in? I feel like Poek's play is to slack off and then switch to Mew. I think because if Poek slacks off, then switches to Mew, then if P2 U-turns and goes to Coco and G-Knots, he's not going to kill and he's going to die to Sand. Yeah. Only need 2 crits in a row. 1 out of 256. Does he slack? He does slack, so yeah, I think Poek's gonna make the Mew play here. Cause now he's does Coco have G-Knot have a chance to KO Hippo after rocks? Because if it does, then I think P2 maybe has a chance. Maybe. But I also think P2 maybe misplayed a little bit with how many Leech Seeds he wasted on his Celesteela. If he saved a few more Leech Seeds, then... Okay, I am a little bit confused. 99 into Mew. He goes as a U-turn. No, he EQs, does 39. So we're gonna see a roost here. A roost here on the U-turn. And into Coco. No, he just Ice Beams. Is he out of range of Grass Knot? Oh, he's just gonna go Hippo. If P2 can get a crit, if P2 can crit Grass Knot, he can win. Mew has 2 roosts.
Wait. Did he just choke?
I know, but Hippo should live a Grass Knot on the switch, and he's gonna expect it to die to Sand.
No. Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
P2 goes for Grass Knot here. He needs a crit. Does a max roll kill? Hippo's a 99 before rocks.
So
I don't know how much Grass Knot does to Mew either. I presume Mew is pretty light. G-Knot? Oh, he didn't even G-Knot. I think if P2 saved some of his Leech Seed PPs, maybe he had a chance. Well, he wasted the Rock Slide, so now Hippo has 25 PP. Hippo has 25 PP, Celesteela has 20. But
amazing.
I mean, Coco's dead.
It was amazing.
Pretty sure Poek just wins. If P2 still had saved a Leech Seed, then I think he maybe had a chance. Mew has 2 softs, right? So why is he wasting all his EQs? He should be wasting his protects. He needs to get paralyzed. A lot. Poek still has 15 PP. Celesteela is down to 12. Now, it still has 12. Poek's. Okay, paralysis is good for P2. He's got... he needs to save his Earth... I don't know why he's wasting his EQs. He should be wasting all of his protects first.
There's nothing, like... I mean, it doesn't matter what he wastes. The game's over. Yeah, he has 9, he has 9. And then...
he can get paralyzed a bunch and save some PP.
What's the Mew at? The Mew has...
Mew is gonna be at 20 when it's... 18 when it switches in.
But like it has recovery, right? It has
2 soft.
Okay, yeah, the game's over. Like if it didn't have salt, that'd be funny.
I think if P2 saved some Leech Seeds, I think he
saved some leeches.
Then he would have had this game.
Cause I think he wasted some leeches, like 2 of them on his Zapdos, right?
Yeah, he well no, not just on Zapdos, but in like the Mew Hippo endgame, he wasted a lot of turns. And he wasted some PP, but he also wasted some Leech Seed PP. And yeah. Poek's down to 3 PP. He just ran himself out of EQs, so yeah, this game's over.
That's funny. He's gonna lose to Struggle. He's literally gonna get killed by Struggle.
Yeah.
When you lose again to Struggle, that's tough.
Struggle kill. And the Coco's gone.
And this is where P2 goes on a rant. This is literally the...
I mean, the double crit really sucked for P2. Really did suck for P2. That was a minuscule chance. I think P2's just in I can't believe it mode. Like me after 5 Water Shuriken hits plus a crit. Man, how long was this game? 50 minutes. God damn, this game did not feel like it was that long.
Yeah,
it was honestly a very entertaining match for how long this was.
What a champion. You know, damn. If anything, like, one thing I want to take away from this game is, that's why I was kind of pissed if him keep throwing the Hawlucha in front of the Hippo, because he kept taking that chip from Sand, man. Like, that was really...
Well, I think the one time he U-turned on Hippo and brought Lucha, and I think that was okay. Like, the sand chip was annoying, but he made up for it with his plays later on to get Lucha in and Roost up. That double crit really sucked.
I gotta ask P2, like, actually, no, I know I can ask, like, if it was Dazzling Gleam, I feel like this was played wrong if it was Dazzling Gleam. Like, I
do think when he went to, like, after he got the kill on Scizor, and... No, when was it? I don't remember. So he got a kill on something, and Mew was in or something like that, and he went to Celesteela, and then he started wasting Leech Seeds on Celesteela plus Hippo. I think it was fine to try to get Hippo in so he could bring Lucha back in and Roost up, but I think he wasted too many Leech Seeds in the process of doing that. There were also some turns where, like, he had an opportunity to Leech Seed and then force a Roost on Mew, and he didn't go for it, and he just went for an EQ. But
do you think I mean, did we ever get any damage calcs of Mew doing damage? Did we ever get any of that?
Ice Beam on Celesteela. Ice Beam on Kyurem. It did about 21 to Kyurem.
No. I'm talking about if I said Mew, that's my bad.
Oh,
I'm
the
talking about
damage
Coco.
on the Mew.
I'm talking about, like, no, I'm like, did Coco? Okay, we saw Coco do 14%. Like, cause it never did any damage. So, like, we can't even like my quick.
We have
like,
EQ
saying,
damage. Celesteela has EQ and Flamethrower damage on the Mew.
Wait, I didn't. Did I? I swear I said Coco just now. Let me try. But...
Celesteela. What is the nicknames? Is. I don't know what nicknames are. Is Mew nicknamed Gren here? Yeah, so it took 18% from Celesteela EQ. It took 35% from Lando U-Turn, 50% from Burned Kyurem Sub-Zero Slammer, 19% from Celesteela Flamethrower.
Yeah, I mean, people were saying, like, actually, that's the thing about, like, they're saying that Poek had one more Rock Slide left, so he should have kept SDing. Which, you know, let me look at this for a second.
I mean, that one more Rock Slide didn't matter at all.
No, it did matter. No, it did matter because he could have, you know, yeah, wait, no, that's stupid to say because at the same time it's still double crit. He's still gonna have to roost to stay out of range.
He has to roost.
Yeah, like,
he's just trying to stay out of range of Ice Beam, and the Hippo is gonna run out of EQ PP. I guess that's one thing he did accomplish with the Celesteela, is wasting some of Hippo's attacking PP. But yeah, that I think the double crit sealed the deal. I think if he just saved like 1 or 2 Leech Seeds with Celesteela, he may have had the game. If he saved 2 Leech Seeds, then maybe he had it. Because that also would have let him bring in his Coco extra times, and that may have been the game. TDK says it wasn't Specs Coco. What would it be? Scarf Coco?
It had to be Scarf.
Scarf Coco? Yeah, check the damage versus Zapdos. Scarf. Okay. Yeah, so if it's Scarf Coco. Scarf Coco, then he's in an even tougher situation once.
If it was Scarf Coco, then never mind. This game was over. He played it right.
Yeah, he played it right. I think the only thing he could have done differently was maybe saving some PPs with Celesteela and placing his Leech Seeds in more better placed turns. That's it. But yeah. Anyway, that's the game. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Make sure to check out NJNP's channel. And that's it. See you guys later.